if you're watching this in the past broadcast, it is the PCM World Cup 2019, actually the Community Cup, but Amea is giving the big middle finger to Nakon, which is fair enough, as well, we're gonna be doing the first round of the inline, and I'm excited for this. This is the first time I will be streaming on my channel. Hopefully Burgerstein is going to join us as well later on, as that would be very nice. Can I just grab the stream URL here? This should be good, and then I can post it in the channel, and hopefully people will actually join. That would be nice. I mean, here the link is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As you can see, the first stage is quite hard. You have to get up and Valira. This is really tough as, well, of course everyone is going to be going for the points. I'm not even sure if I have someone here to talk to. I highly doubt it anyway, as, well, we're not some big time streamer, of course. Oh, whew. What do you mean half an hour? I don't know. This is already new to me. It is interesting to see as, well, let's hope to do something great. Oh. Welcome to everyone that is here. I'm not the ninja of YouTube, Blue Boss. Don't do that sort of thing. This is the biggest noob stream you're gonna find all week. Already 5 people in here, damn. I didn't expect this many people to join today. Very happy that you are here. Oh. Welcome to everyone that is. Burgerstein should be joining us at any moment. I think his brother has the TV on or something.
Hello.
Hello, there he is. Burger?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just testing something now.
Okay, good, good. Are you excited for the first round of the inline?
Yeah, I think I never actually been in inline before in this type of race, so I'm excited how it will.
Nice.
I've tested the stages this morning, and it will be very funny. I think. Also, our group seems to be fairly balanced.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you can get through?
I will see. I think, like, yeah, it's not the hardest group.
Nah, of course. I mean, Naminger, that's one person you can easily beat, and then you probably have some more noobs that are here. Couldn't point them out to you, but well.
Yeah. I think Kingmaker is really strongest rider in here.
Who? Kingmaker?
Kingmaker, yeah.
Yeah.
I am with him like in every group of road, in every discipline. So
So
I
it was
know
good
he's
for
like,
the tour.
yeah, he's like,
Okay, well, not looking forward to this then. How long are we waiting for people, by the way, here? This is the first race I'm riding, so I'm not entirely aware, of course.
I think now we need to wait for every group to be rescheduled.
Okay. Thank you, Jakub. I will certainly need it, although our friend Bergerstein is a bit better, and he also played PCM Dumarty throughout the year, so I think he will be fine.
I'm not sure about that. I totally failed in classics on day one.
Hmm. Are you playing tonight, Jakub? The temptation to put on music is so big, but let's not do such a thing. Do people actually have riders' faces on? Don't know why you would. Okay, in Group A. I thought it was in that. Like, Ame was doing the draw, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh yeah, shit! I have to put Twan in somewhere," and he was like, "Oh, yeah, Twan is actually streaming. Oh, Group A needs one, but I guess somehow it got messed around and about or something, because I am not in Group A. I'm in B. The voice is unfortunately lagging for Burgerstein, so I don't know if he's gonna stay here or not.
Yeah, I will try to solve it out.
Okay. Yeah, he put me in A and then he moved me. Yeah. Yeah, he changed our group from being Group A to being Group B. Just the Maya things. Well, then actually, also all the luck in the world to you, Jakub.
It seems we are recreating and then go.
Yeah. So he's now
Guys,
rehosting. Okay, okay, and then we join.
do you have some plan in your head for the first stage, or will you just wait how it develops?
Nah, I have a plan. Whether or not it will work is, I highly doubt it, to be honest. It, yeah, just I don't think I'm good enough to pull that thing off. So, but I will try it anyway, cause it
Or,
sounds like fun. lobby is the lobby up yet again? Hello, Giga. Thank you. You're playing tomorrow, I believe. And the thing is, I'm actually more nervous about streaming than about playing this, which is a bit weird to see, but yeah. I think the delay on this is huge as well. Like a solid 30 seconds. I don't know why. Okay, tomorrow. Good luck to you then, tomorrow. How did you get on in the tour?
Me? Or
Oh yeah, I mean you as well, but I was asking Giga. How did you get on?
yeah, I am too from the fifth place. I'm one of the lucky.
Nice. The lucky fives.
Yeah,
Giga, I think today on stream you will just be seeing me teaching you how not to do it. Which is also, you can learn from other people's mistakes as well, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's hope the password is still the same. It's not. That's awkward. So you weren't one of the lucky fives.
yeah, I was actually right at the latest who qualified.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I think Giga was one of the people you knocked out by a few points. Uh, oh well. I know you're through in the classic Giga because Benji got that huge amount of points from yeah, well, fake betting money from you.
the host forgot to put check team for me.
He actually asked in Discord. Yeah, so
I wasn't in this course. Okay.
yeah, sorry, should have told you about that. But well, I mean, we're gonna rehost anyway, so please don't make us. Hello, Spreetje. How is your day? We will go with Netherlands 1. I have to be honest and like admit that I don't exactly know which riders to even pick, but yeah, that's the thing. I think these are the right ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Uh, if you're ready to watch some good PCM, not 100% sure this is the place to be. We will try and deliver some. We really will, but I'm not quite sure if we can get through here.
We will try to do best PCM we can.
hmm I mean, Burgerstein, were you in the PCM esports at any
No,
point?
no, no, I wasn't. I was on the PCM Dumadi, and
Yeah.
once I was in some PCM Italia competition.
Okay. Well, most people are streaming on Twitch actually. Fair enough. El Toto is streaming, so if you wanna watch some good gameplay, I recommend this. Yeah, Shiga, I also think the first climb can be decisive. Is probably I already have a tactic for this. Um, let's hope it works. Like I've heard Joe Whiteley and Ruben like reconning the stages, so like somewhat aware of how this is gonna go. Not really, but let's hope we can do well. Oh, yeah, sorry, Burgerstein. I'm on a different mic and I forgot to change the sensitivity. So now it should be fine.
Okay, that could be the case.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the case. I didn't do the recon. It was Ruben and Joe Whiteley, and I just kind of listened and sat there and played FM. So yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I didn't want to dive too deep into this because then I think I might actually do well, and you don't want to generate the false hope. That's simply it. Thank you, Hannes. Sorry for hitting my mic. Yeah, I can imagine that happening. Well, if anyone is stream sniping this, please just subscribe. Like, oh, if you're gonna stream snipe, then just like do it right. And yeah, just give me that sub as well. Um, okay, Shika has done. You have done a lot of recons here.
Just you need to write as the best writer, and then stream sniping isn't worth it.
Yeah,
If
of
you're really
course.
the
But I mean, if that's true, but on the other hand, you kind of have the fact where like if you know what someone is doing and you can see how much energy they have used or like wasted, you can approximate the amount of like how you have to reel them back in, or if you even have to go after it, because I tend to place
yeah.
idiotic attacks, which is also why I not didn't sign up for the tour, because I generally just don't have the concentration or patience to sit through there and well, basically behave like a proper human being for a while.
Oh yeah, of course.
Um, yes, and we're gonna put him to protect him, and he is gonna be on the wheel. Let's see where this is gonna go. Hello, Phil Pixel.
Yeah, I'm waiting if someone tries the team epic at the first climb because some
It's not
people
steep enough
will.
at the bottom, if you ask me. Oh, I'm hoping that the sprinter survives. Yeah, I should cover it, but also not really. Um, already missed the first split. Doing great. Yeah, at least Guy is doing worse. Yeah, Bergerstein actually got through as a lucky number 5.
And it was.
I'm really curious how this is going to go. Bergerstein, what are the tactics for today? Are we gonna get any insight in those?
I'm trying to survive this climb as good as possible. I will see if I will actually fight for the KOM because it can be worth it. But at some point, if someone go just all out for the first time, he will lose the finish.
Okay. How many points
This
did you
is
have in the
very.
tour?
I think it was 75 or something like that.
Ooh, I think Giga went out by like 1 point then there.
Yeah, I think it was actually only thanks to better position in GC than other guy.
Oh,
I think he
really?
had same amount of.
Ouch.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him, but really some people will miss on too. So he's first reservist, and I'm pretty sure he will get into round two if he will
Yeah.
be present.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I didn't have really good team time trial. It was like it's my weakest discipline in PCM. I
Did you
lost
prepare
around
it?
46. Yeah, I was heavily prepared. I was just training TTT all the day
Oh, wow.
because normally when I played this before, I lost like 3 minutes at other.
Oh, wow. Giga actually got more points, but because he finished sixth, he wasn't lucky. Like he didn't qualify for the like lucky number five classification.
Oh, feel sorry for that.
Ooh, I don't think I've done this very well. Sprietje congratulated you. Apparently, he was in your group as well then, and he said that he thought he had ridden so good that he had knocked you out, but apparently not.
Oh,
Well, there the lead-out man goes with the time trialist. I messed it up a little bit, which is annoying. 5k to go. This is not looking good. It is not looking good. Oh wow, Burger, you still have free riders here.
what? What?
You still have free riders here. Wow. Steven Kruiswijk with his great downhill. We are leading the dance. Are we gonna lead all the way to the KOM point? That is the question. We 99 it up the last bit. And it is close. That is for sure. Ah, we got second. I love that. Okay, okay, and now we just try and return everyone to the group. Five minutes behind in this group. Burgerstein. Let's are we allowed to talk about relaying in the voice chat?
I think it's okay. You just can do like scenario when I will help you without having my own advantage. But
Okay.
if it's like advantage of both, I think it's okay.
Okay, so in A11 you have the 77 Sprinter and I have the 77 Sprinter and you have the exact same domestique to help. So like if we can just
Yeah,
try and get them back, that would be nice.
I'm trying to get Kudus back to the group.
Kudus? Where is he? Where is Kudus?
He's just behind the group, almost there.
Ah, okay. Oh,
He
is he your
he is.
TTist? Oh, here he is. Oh, wow. My TTist is really far behind. It's quite sad. We have an attack by Schachman. Oh, people are going in the first group. Okay. Well, guess we're jumping with that. Everyone is coming back to pick up their sprinters. You just love to see it. Oh, Lenak is off the front on his own.
Yeah, I can see two guys, both French, who actually picked 82 Sprinter.
Really?
Yeah, and I can manage you too, but I think that's a pace.
Yeah, I thought about it, but from what I heard from Joe and Ruben, it's just not worth.
Yeah, same. I've heard the same from multiple people, and also in our test one,
Hmm.
these sprinters.
How much are you relaying?
Okay, it's hard to manage four groups at once.
Yep. Ah, let's not bring the Ofma 77 Sprinter back. That would actually not be a good thing. No, just sit in.
I'm not sure what Lenak is trying to do with Latu because there is no point. He won't survive for sure, and
Hmm.
he's still trying to kill.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't think everyone is relaying. At least not like at a piece that you're actually gonna get away from the group behind. To be honest, if you think you can make it, nah, this is way too far to make it the 50 kilometers. Yeah, this is way too far. I was thinking if you think you can make it with La Tour all the way to the intermediate sprint, it would be worth. But well, there is
Yeah,
like
it's not worth it.
okay, we're now getting chased down seriously by Albertoni, and no one is relaying anymore in the front group. Fair enough. Are you relaying or are you efforting
Now
with
I
a good
changed to effort just to move a bit, but I think I relate more most of it.
um the Spanish
Now,
guy got 5 of his riders in the front group, including his sprinter already. What? How does
oh,
one
very
do
strong
such?
from him.
I'm not scared of him. How? How? Wow, that is impressive. That is really impressive. Okay. Uh, well, I guess it is all on A3 now to get back into the group as Lennox is about to be ruled in by Albert Tori, the guy who has 5 of his riders. And where is the sixth? Where is the sixth? The 6 riders actually with us. Wow. That
I
is
think if we do
impressive.
just 85 relay, we can make it
Yeah,
at
I mean
time,
85 relaying.
because no one has really much of domestics which he can lose in first group,
Yeah,
except for the.
Albertori is definitely going to try it, and he already is. As well, he is pretty much the only one with the 77 sprinter, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's going to try and keep everyone at distance.
Yeah, that's what he wants, but he will need to sacrifice one or two
Everyone.
of his riders
Yeah,
definitely. And
which means that he's not going to be able to get the sprint probably, not efficiently anyway.
we will see.
And like Kingmaker is gonna get his sprinter back soon. Who else? Yeah, Kingmaker and Lenak as well.
It seems like Kingmaker is dropping everyone to help the spec. He dropped Gillen Martin over there.
Oh really? Oh yeah. He just went all in on this. I'm kind of hoping that at some point they decide to not pace anymore. But I think that is against better wishes. Yeah, Phil Pixel, that's what I'm thinking. How did he even manage to get his lead out man over the climb?
That's what I wanted to ask for too, but probably nobody except for him knows this.
Yeah, I mean, I tried protecting my rider, but it got me in the exact same group as you. Like, I don't get it. Well, I guess some people are better than others, and he is one
Like
of them.
maybe if I saved my riders, I could have 4 or 5 people there, but I would lost completely my sprinter. I had no idea how to bring 5 people, including sprinter, to top group after
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Like, you can probably like 5 people. I understand. Just 5 people, and one of them being your sprinter is insane. I mean, it's not going to be Apo, is it? Hopefully. I mean, he's keeping at a decent distance, and Diofma is everything alongside him, which is interesting to say the least. Oh, that's not what
Okay,
I
now I
wanted.
need to focus on Vandu because there is some movement.
Yeah, same. Unfortunately, I wanted to attack there, but pace was a bit high.
Yeah, it was too fast for attack. Okay, I think now everyone will go all out first.
Yeah,
And
probably.
after that, the tempo could be a bit slower because people will be exhausted.
Ooh, I have to get luckier. I have to get luckier. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. No, this is not gonna go well. Slachter up the middle of the peloton. Yeah, we're not even gonna finish that attempt. Oh, well. That was underwhelming.
I wasn't even going for it because I knew I'm already too.
Meanwhile, that group is still 3 minutes behind. Wow. Hello, Flores.
For fuck's sake, I accidentally paced a bit, but it was in the front go, but it was at very small speed, so it didn't help.
Okay.
I think it probably even slowed them down.
Do you still have energy on your helper? Your second helper?
I have Kudus almost dead, Amado soon dead, and
Oh, well. I'm afraid we're not gonna get back then.
oh, I feel very sorry for Kingmaker because he almost made it. He attacked with his two rider and he was very close, but then everybody started sprinting and he's
Oh,
again
really?
more than minutes behind. I thought he already made it, but now he's behind.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see.
Okay, I will probably attack with Sprinter.
And then I'm gonna sit on your wheel.
I think everyone will do that.
Um, oh, I got stuck behind a little bit, behind the German.
Who is
And,
following? Yeah, these.
okay, 85 hit.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, Albertori is pushing on again. Uh, Hopefully Kingmaker sees that we're chasing him and that he should drop back and try and close the minute with us again because this is looking very hard. I don't know if the Smurf knows what he's doing, to be honest. He also took a Cobble guy. Are you taking relays, Burger?
Yeah, I went 85. I can sense. I'm not sure why PCM doesn't they. Are you on effort or on relay?
Oh, really? Ah, you're now pulling through, finally.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. To be honest, I don't even know how often they should change when it's both relay. I am not sure about
I
this mech.
think they should shorten it because the frequency that it now has is a bit mad. As the peloton seems to have slowed down as they saw that Kingmaker was gonna catch back on. We probably should like pay 70 and hope that he can like stay with us. Maybe? No?
Okay, okay, we will slow down for King.
Oh, they're now pacing again. Yeah, this is exactly why. So if we slow down a little bit, we can hope that he can like recover a bit, and then we probably have a better chance. As oh wow, yeah, I got dropped with my sprint. Okay, wow. I got dropped with my climber. I'm in the D of my group.
Oh, I see.
How? Seriously, over that little nothing hill? Okay. I don't think you're allowed to change riders for next race, but I don't think the course is that different anyway. I think it's a bunch of hills, so this is the team you want to go with anyway.
I think someone said you can change, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I think now we can't even try to pace back with sprinters when they will fight with.
Yeah, depends though. If they're finally gonna stop, then maybe. But I'm not quite sure if they are. Oh, come on, just put Kruiswijk in the group. Oh, it shouldn't be this hard. Um, who even took the sprint points? The Spanish guys. Okay, fair enough. Well, it looks like I'm at least not gonna make it back home. I
Oh yeah,
just
my
don't have
sprinter is
energy.
dead now. My
Yeah,
sprinter.
mine is burning up his red bar as we speak. Ah, so annoying. Well, Albert
I can
played it to perfection, I guess.
do last few turns. I have like very bit of yellow. I will try to
Nice.
carry you all bit, but I think it's not going to succeed in the end.
Why? Why is he dropping? Slachter dropped from the curve. Sakes.
I mean, I
Oh,
don't understand it. I am in the first group. I'm on effort 50, and it again moved me totally to the front of the group. How can I be in front of group with effort cursor 50 when the second group can't pace back on 80? That's very
yeah.
weird.
It's very hard to understand indeed. I guess we're joining the effort cursor game. Haha, I overtook Hitmos. Let's go. Well, actually, I think Kingmaker has recovered some energy and he's making one last push to get back on.
Yeah, maybe,
Oh,
maybe.
here
Oh,
we
oh, we
go!
are making
Yes! Finally!
unbelievable.
Tactical masterclass! Oh, amazing! But yeah, as you guys said in my chat, you can probably drop him on the last climb.
Yeah, we
Oh,
won't have enough
yes.
power for
Uh,
spend.
he doesn't have any energy, but oh, there goes the Spanish
Oh,
squad.
the Spanish.
Okay,
I think
so
this is his way to drop our sprinters because
I don't
he,
mind it, to be honest. I'm perfectly fine with
yeah,
dropping my sprinter. At this point, he's not going to recover the yellow that he needs to get over the last climb anyway.
I think I will use him as protection on last lap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're back on.
I think that attack is actually even bad for him because he will exhaust his own.
Yeah, but maybe he's just going to use them as lead out. Oh, here he goes again. Well, mate, my sprinter's already dropping, and
Same.
so so is Burgers. So it doesn't really matter at this
It was
point.
like 100 kilometers of effort just to be in group for
Yes, for a solid minute, and then he's gone again. Oh. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Oh, one more climb, and then we are finishing. I don't know how to do this climb actually, so that is quite annoying. But yeah, uh, uh, 8 minutes back. Uh,
Okay, I think if everyone will just try to ride as hard as possible to drop the only sprinter in the.
yeah, I uh, I think that is a really good tactic, and that was actually exactly what I'm gonna go for as well.
Yeah, I think everyone will do that.
Yeah,
I
I
am
think he knows
going
it as
pretty good.
well.
I have 3 riders. It's one of the best efforts. I think nobody has 4. There is only 5 or 3 or
Hmm. I love how Gia is already pacing more than 90, and I'm still sitting here with 59.
yeah, to
Oh, that was annoying. I got blocked, but it was an accident, so we will allow him. And we're gonna sprint these last few meters. It's not gonna be enough. That is a bit annoying. I think his sprinter is gone. Nope, nope, his sprinter is still
He's in
here.
back. He's in the back of the group,
Yep.
but I'm not sure if he recovered too.
Oh wow, that is a punchy sprint by Soler, but it is too early, usually. As we're gonna go for this now. This is a way too late launch, as Slachter is gonna sprint through a whole host of people. He has a bunch of energy left, as Diofma comes first today in front of Lenak, and we're not exactly doing amazing. I think I finished last, pretty much.
I am say it's not really
We
great.
don't we
Yeah,
don't have any duplicates, do? Oh, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. Um, I finished seventh. Ugh. Um, yeah, Flawless. I cycle in real life as well. Just not that much currently. I'm not enjoying it that much. And just there's so many people be like outside to the point where I'm like I kind of don't want to go. Oh, my chat and everything is not working on this bloody multiplayer system. Um, if you look at my stream right now, my rider bar thing has gone mental. My rider bar thing has absolutely gone mental.
actually,
Oh,
the
everyone finished. That's
guy he
nice.
didn't even won. The guy who managed to have five.
What?
He was. I thought the guy who has most rider did
Yeah.
one, but he was third. Okay,
Okay.
that's not good for him after such an effort.
Oh. And the delay is about a solid 20 seconds, is it? This looks a lot like it. Um. Ah. Okay. Let's see how much it is. Actually, putting it out for a test. It is a solid. I have a laptop, the Acer Aspire 7. Oh yeah, you didn't even sprint indeed. The delay is 25 seconds down. Okay, that's not ideal, but are we continuing in this lobby?
I think we need to rehearse because it, or like, I think it's a big problem because pumps are off and also condition and everything else is off. But still, we will have like KOM jersey and it would mess things up.
Yeah. Uh, Burgerstein, I'm not made for this.
Oh,
Let's not show these dodgy tournament names on stream.
okay, okay.
You finished sixth, I think.
Uh, like yes, but in fact it was fifth because there was double rider bit.
Yeah, true. Noah knocked out Chelsea in the cup from his Sunderland career mode.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, let's actually look at the stages again. Whilst we're here anyway, may as well. Where did they put it again? Road tour inline. Thank you. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
I can see B for.
Hmm.
I can see B. It
Oh yeah, where is it
isn't
then?
created properly.
We have the oof stage. Okay. How smart of me to just now check the rule book. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Let's see. So yeah, okay. Screening AI and of course. Okay, okay. So basically, I'm trying to think with this point system, what is the best thing to do? Um, Oops, I accidentally went into another voice chat only because I have no aim.
Uh, okay.
Um, Open the original. Those are all second count climbs pretty much. They don't matter. Hello, Joe Whiteley. Thank you for spamming the stream. Oh, sorry. What's the password? What is the password?
Password is same as was for the first lobby. I will DM it.
Oh yeah, I have it. I think Joe is racing tomorrow. Netherlands #1. Let's select the riders. These are the men that have to do it. Um, yeah, curious. Macon to Saint Etienne and wow, a lot, a lot of K1 points, but they are all pretty much second categories, which we're just quickly in the rulebook gonna check how many points that is. Okay. Um. So the question is, what does the finish look like? Mm,
Like it's not that hard to finish. It isn't really one of the hardest stages from the hill ones because it's
do you
a lot
think a
of
break
downhill.
is allowed to go here?
I think I will try to go for a bike, but I'm not sure how it will do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in the second part of the race, there is basically no place when you can just you need to attack or to keep the group.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be something like was in the first stage when everybody was just trying to recover or to move the group.
Yeah. Like, there's no point in waiting on your 77 sprinter here because he's never gonna
Yeah,
get anywhere.
it will be much more attacking, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one little mistake at the start. That's you gone. Totally looking forward to this. You ready or not? Here we go. Ah, Phil Pixel, you. So you got at least one person that you're gonna beat if you're in a group with Benji. Whew. Well, my PCM crashed. Oh, I mean, it's not crashed yet. Oh, it
Ah,
actually
okay.
didn't crash. Fair enough.
You survived.
Yes. The
Yeah,
loading of Doom.
I've checked climbs now, and the first half of race seems to be much harder than the second half.
Yeah, I can imagine. Are you loaded in?
Yeah, I have really the minimal graphics you can have, so I'm
Okay,
always
fair enough.
loaded fast.
Yeah. Are you
Uh,
waiting on me only?
Let me check.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, I have a potato PC. Oh, it's
Yeah,
no
I
problem.
think you was the last.
Yep.
Seems like a lot of people wants to go into break.
Yep.
Let's see who is here. Is Mark Sarah probably going for the sprint points?
Yep.
Roland and some other 80 mountain for K. Oh, now the Portugal team is
They are
probably
chasing
passing it back.
hard.
Yeah, it's very hard to chase.
The Czech team on the front. Are they gonna try and chase everything down today? Well, my attack kind of failed. Seems like the pace is just too high over these first kilometers. Diofma going back to
I will
second.
try to recover a bit and
Pace.
maybe try again.
Hmm?
We will see. I will maybe try again some breakaway after.
Yeah. Come on, come on. I want to get away. This is my MO.
They aren't really good letting breakaway.
Yep. To be fair, I think people are putting a bit like too many riders in there, which is fair enough. Like that you don't want to let such things go. And now we're solo with Kelderman, but everyone is chasing, so that's not gonna last all too long. Well, if it can just last like 16 kilometers, that would be nice. I mean, is it really unlucky? Like, I think it's, yeah, people just aren't willing to let breakaways go, which is fair enough.
So,
People are nervous. Guess everyone is going for that sprint, huh? Ah, Burger, don't do that to me.
I need to make a bit better position.
You don't need a position. The only one that needs a position is first place at the intermediate, and he's called Kelderman.
Nope, he won't be first.
Yeah, well, by now I know. Well, here we go. If anyone had their 82 Sprinter, that they are at an advantage. But I think even the guys that had the 82 Sprinter aren't going to go for them. Well, we launched too late with Bull, but he's not even trying to get around people. What kind of sprinter is this? Well, that was disappointing.
Oh, there is actually split.
Yeah. And guess where all my riders are?
Oh, you are like split it over all sides.
Yeah. Here we go. Put him on the wheel. And Case Boy is just trying to hang on to the wheel of Ondrej. Is that the right pronunciation, by the way?
Nearly perfect. It's
Ah,
like Ondrej, I think.
Ondrej.
Yeah, it's weird to check later.
Ah, okay. Well, I think how we're gonna climb these first few mountains is basically gonna decide how this is gonna go. I know, Joe, but yeah, purist, I guess. Um, yeah, Flores, that's a nice one. Sporkle is a quizzing site, and I made about 200 of them. They are actually outperforming this YouTube channel, funnily enough, as they are currently on a combined 30,000 plays, I believe. Anyway, I'll put the link in the chat if I can pull it up quickly. I don't even know where my chat is. What a streamer. Doesn't even know where his chat is. Here it is. This actually www.sporkle.com/gewoon382. That is my Sporkle page, and there you have a whole bunch of quizzes. So if you want to test your cycling knowledge, then you can do it over there. It is really, I always had fun making them, and people enjoy them a lot. So I guess that's a thing. As we're trying to win this KOM, I heard in the voice chat that you had to sprint late on this one, and that people were gonna get baited into sprinting early, and you have sprinting late, and then you have not sprinting at all, and the second one is basically what I went for apparently. What race? There's no race going on. These 5 points for the KOM classifications aren't important at all. Who got them? Oh, French too, and oh wow, the Spanish guy got, well, all of them with his yeah, got second and third. No, I'm not gonna do well, Joe. This is the point where I really like to see other people's perspective. Like other people are just gonna be watching my stream and laughing their asses off at how well I am incompetent at playing this game apparently. As well, quite frankly, we're not gonna last that long. Oh yeah, that was definitely you who said that I was that you were supposed to sprint early. Let people take the front here. We won't worry about it all too much, as the two of you can just relay 65, and then we don't have to worry about you all day. You'll get your water bottles yourself, so don't dare blink. Well, we have returned to an easy pace at the front, and I bet you that if I actually start attacking now, that would be gone. As on the note of that, Bergerstein is not moving upping his pace, so that's nice to see. As well, we're not actually upping our pace. We're gonna go for the Col de Croix de Tel, as there is 6K to go to the top of that. By the time I finish this, what happened in stage one? Yeah, I sprint actually to eighth, but one of them had two people in front of me, so that is one less person. I actually came second in the KOM, so that was really nice to see. We didn't manage to put our 75, 76 sprint, 77 sprinters up there.
We
Um,
actually made it back to the group with them for
yeah,
like
for a little bit. Somehow Slachter is not on the wheel of my climber. Okay. Yeah, and this Albert no, actually the Albertori guy. Yeah, the Albertori guy, he actually got over the mountain with his he got over the mountain with his 77 sprinter. He was in the third group over the top, and basically the first group was just someone who had, well, who had attacked. So that was just someone that was not
oh
being
my
playing
god, I
smart.
was so blocked by Gonçalves, the Portuguese, one of the
Oh yeah.
Portuguese, and now I'm fucking
Okay,
back.
let's just send this to the jury. What the fuck was that? I got blocked like a motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, Joe, can you just like already report that for me? I want my points. You saw that blockage of the guy. He first moved to the left to block me, and then he came back over a little bit to the right to block me. Like I was
I was
definitely gonna
blocked
get
too,
there.
but I think my block was like not on the purpose. He just dropped his rider and he
Yeah,
was dropped right in front of me, which cost
yeah.
me that.
Nah, but this guy definitely was like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
okay,
Twan
okay.
is coming.
I didn't see it. I was
Yeah,
focusing
yeah,
on
of course.
pacing.
Yeah, I'm going to report that, Shika. Definitely. That is not something we like to see. How long is this climb? Or I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Come on, let him through. Come on, I know you're not blocking on purpose, but let him through. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. I started off way too enthusiastically. That is not what you like to see, as we're actually not started. Oh, I actually started off too slowly. Can you imagine that? We didn't get top three, did we? No, we got fourth. Ah, that's disgusting. Okay, well, so that happened.
And I don't get how the people still have energy for pace all the.
I mean, they didn't. That's why the pace stopped. So, I mean, this is the flattest climb ever. Compound is actually a great place to go and get your water bottles. As why am I back here again? Well, I guess you have your water bottles as well.
I hope I can survive without taking water up to top
Oh
because
yeah,
I don't. If I send him for the water now, he will probably die in flood.
yeah, it should. Okay, huh. Um, I guess no one is really gonna try anything here. Oh, actually, he says that he was going to attack. He was just trying to slew in Burgerstein into believing that nothing was gonna happen, and the Yofma had gone
Yeah,
as well. Okay,
but it's just 2 points on this camp, so I'm not really that interested.
okay, fair enough. We have a saying in the Netherlands which translates terribly. Um, who doesn't respect the little doesn't get the big. Like,
Ah, okay, that's bad for me then.
yes, yes, it is. I'm trying to win it, but I'm also not trying to waste too much energy. But I rather waste a little bit too much. My Sporkle name is actually not Juan 382. It's Juan 382. Yeah, just I don't know when I made it Spanish anonymity, right? And if you can't find that, just type in anyone but Maximilian Schachman. I made a quiz about him. Maximilian Schachman teach note as well. So people are actually attacking more. So we're gonna try and get up to this group because we don't want to miss a split if it's there. How's Hirt? Oh, he's still here. Nice. We have a 1 minute fuel
Okay, I need
advantage.
to take water now.
Yeah, that would be handy indeed.
This is the best moment for.
Yeah, Schochman was impressive in Paris-Nice, as was Benoit, to be fair. I think both of them had like the Paris-Nice of their lives. I don't think you'll ever get something like that recreated, because it was just this bomb of everyone knowing that all their form was for nothing, and that this was going to be their last race. This were going to be their last race days of the season. So that created like the perfect environment and the weather as well, to be fair, to go out and actually try and destroy it. The next climb is the Côte de la Croix de Par, and then we have the Côte de Havès and the Côte de la Gelère, as we have an attack from Lennox in the breakaway, and he's actually chasing himself down, which seems a bit odd, as well, we're gonna try and ride to the wheel. In the peloton, nothing much is happening, as our riders are slowly recovering. Bauman is actually all the way back up again, which is nice to see, as Tendom and Bull are just relaying to make sure that we're inside the time limit. Uh, this group behind with Steve Barnett is doing absolutely nothing. Fair enough. As yeah, how is the PCM's Czechoslovakia community coming, Burgerstein?
Yeah, we will have team in PCM Teams World Cup, which is good for us.
Nice.
And we got like maybe 10 Czechoslovak members in PCM, so that's
Okay.
something else. In the team, we will be mixed with some other nations. There will be Guri from Croatia and Serbia and also Romania racing with us.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice.
And we'll be registered as Slovakian team because we have most Slovaks, and you need to
Really?
select one nation you are waiting for in the vote.
Who is the Slovak people?
We've got guy who's named Boris. He may be known by people who play with PCM Italia because he plays
Boris
there
VE?
more. Boris.
Just Boris.
Uh,
Oh,
I
okay.
will type to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually same name as Boris Johnson. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how
Yeah.
is English explanation of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And just the
Okay.
first name, then.
Oh yeah. Then there is 8 games, 13. Who's
Oh,
another
he's
guy?
Slovakian.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
think he's active in PCM work.
Yeah. Okay.
Then there is guy named Beldo. I didn't know him before. I just found him in official. So that's use of official server, finding Slovakian player.
Okay. Okay. Actually, we're gonna go for this KOM as well, which is nice to see. Um, the commentators today are myself, well, the owner of the channel, I guess, Twan382, and Burgerstein has joined us today, as he is also in our group today in the PCM World Cup. Let's see how we did on that KOM. We got fourth place. Ah, that's sad. Oh, that is really sad, as we're still doing okay in the peloton. This breakaway has definitely got a gap. It would be nice to have PCM Germany. I know one player that you can add. Know a few, of course. I'm not quite sure if he actually plays multiplayer, but he is someone that knows how to use the career modes and the pro cyclists. Have you not invited Shika to your team?
I didn't know him before. We had
Ah,
already
okay.
closed the.
Ah, that's too bad.
Also, he's Slovenian, not Slovakian. Not sure if you know the difference.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, he's Slovenian,
Yeah.
and those are different people than Slovakians, yes. But I also heard you had a Serb, so I was like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
might,
Slavic thing basically with Romania.
yeah. Are Romanians not Slavic people?
They are like honest Slavs. They are very similar in a lot of things.
Okay. You see, learning new days, new things every day.
Actually, I know from my history study that in past the Romanian language had a lot of Slavic words, but over time it changed.
Okay. So the language like evolved away from the Slavic.
Yeah, it was a bit on purpose because they were close to France in times of 18th and 19th century,
Yeah,
so they were inspired.
I see that the pace in the peloton has gone up significantly. As I guess we're gonna sprint for this now. Oh. Can we just make sure that we're still on nearby the top of the mountain? Slachter, is he actually gonna take it? Oh my god, I'm actually not touching my keyboard here. I would like to disclaim that. That was not me that was putting him all over the road. That was just PCM trying to follow the inside of the corner, which it, well, always dodgily does. Nice points. I really got something from that breakaway. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I really didn't. I am trying to stay here for the stage finish because I think this finish could switch. So I'm like all out for the finish of this stage, but
Yeah,
it might not work. I don't know.
fair enough.
It's a bit risky, but
Oh, Joe, is the next third category the climb with, like, the weird intermediate? Oh, is that a little sneak attack by Guillet?
seems like that.
Well, my rider helped close it down apparently, as it seemed like we had a drop to the group, but we didn't quite. Does everyone have three riders? No. Albertori, the guy who managed it so well last time out, only has two. The Portuguese guy only has two. And to make it even worse, the one of the French guy only got one.
I could
Okay.
have for if this attack didn't happen, my third guy would pace back to.
Yeah. I have, I of course like used my riders to attack like right from the
Yeah,
start, so they have got nothing. Joe, do you reckon I can like with this energy that I can go for the result today? I don't think I can, to be honest. I think I might as well go all in on the KOM with my sprinter. Oh, with my sprinter, with my hill rider, of course.
I've checked and I think you can go for the because I have maybe a bit more, but not really that much than you.
Yeah,
And it's enough because everybody really spent a lot of energy by the length of the race and also by
yeah,
the. It was like attack all the time. Nobody could really save much more of energy
yeah,
this time.
fair enough. Everyone is trying to position themselves, I think, as we're about to head for the downhill, which is going to lead into the last climb. Thank you for everyone that is watching, by the way. I didn't expect to have around 10 viewers the whole time. I really appreciate you being there. If you enjoyed this and you aren't subscribed yet, just like go down there and just click on it. Leave a like on the thing as well. Maybe you'll enjoy one of my other series as well. I'm doing Conquering the World, which is me trying to win every nation's national championship. We are already somewhere at episode 45, and I'm quite far ahead in the recording, so I can pretty much promise you that I'm gonna finish that. I'm also doing the Giro di Provisconti, which is me uh, riding the Giro d'Italia. I think it's the 2013 variant with a with Finizzabu, and we have pretended that the organizer has only allowed in Italian teams, which means that we can actually compete for the overall win with Giovanni Visconti, hence the name. I'm enjoying myself in that series. I have enjoyed myself, and if you happen to enjoy NGL Biathlon, or if you happen to enjoy the sport of biathlon, there is also some series on a game that basically works for that. Um, so yeah, plenty of content to amuse yourself with in the coming days during this well, testing times basically. And Slachter is going to go for this, and he is going to get the KOM. That is very nice to see. That's exactly what I wanted. And he's actually going to get over the climb. It is Antunes who attacks. That was his plan. I got my plan though. So I am very happy as we're now going to try and stay on with Slachter. We're just going to relay 50 as that is what we do. And it turns out that Antunes was not able to get away as people are just yeah, they are just too nervous to let anyone ride, which is really interesting to see as Kruiswijk is doing particularly well. I'm not quite sure how to do this. Oh, come on, come on, come on, just let me through, just let me through. It didn't let me through. Well, that's very awkward. We're gonna pretend that no one saw that. Burgershine, did you see anything? I think someone just like tried to relay, but it didn't quite work. I don't know what it was about.
Okay, it's coming to the.
This is, well, where the peloton is probably gonna go mad, isn't it? This is the climb, of course, where Alaphilippe and Pinot attacked to try and chase down Thomas de Gent, who was on a mad day, to be fair. All credit to the lad, as well, we have figured out that we can actually sprint with our hero rider today, which I did not expect, and now I'm surprised, and I'm actually messing up more than I would have if I had just gone for my GC guy all along as a well, this is a very technical part and it doesn't look like we're able to get through, although now we are, and I should have just kept going. There we go, there we go. Come on, Slachter, you can do something here, you can do something here. Or is it going to be Kruiswijk for us? It's actually going to be Slachter who he
Yeah,
just sits on the wheel.
Peter Vakoc takes it.
Ah, GG. I was used to your rest of the world jersey.
I was really concentrating.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
It
wasn't
really
concentrating
worked
enough.
for me out well. It all went as I planned it. I'm really proud of this.
Is Peter Vakoc your hill rider?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is his second win. He won yesterday in the last stage of tour, so he seems
Yeah.
to be at very strong form on this World Championship.
Yeah. Nice. Ah, well, another, what is it? Seventh place and eighth place this time. That was the worst lead out you've possibly ever seen. Um, yeah. Great job. Ah, I mean, you did a great job. So that's
Like
nice.
I think you earned it bit too because you had got a really big amount of points from all the KOMs.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Um, yeah, biathlon is a great sport, Phil Pixel. I assume that you support the Germans, since you are German, of course. I really enjoyed watching last season. We had a draft game with, I think, 10 friends. Burgerstein was also in it. And we basically had a draft start like 2 weeks before the season, and then we all got four male and female biathletes. And it was all a lot of fun as, well, in the end, I won. That was the most fun part, of course. I managed to, what I managed to somehow get Tiro Eckhoff and Wierer. So yeah, that went really well. And I also had Tarjei Beu. And Johannes Kuhn came in clutch as well. Where did you end up finishing?
Sorry, what did you just say? I wasn't.
About the Biathlon draft game, where did you end up finishing?
What do you mean?
You know the draft game we had of the biathletes?
I probably don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't know about it.
Oh yeah, you finished fifth.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice. You finished fifth on like 200 points. Oh yeah, I mean, the German, especially the German women, were just abysmal. Uh, Denise Herrmann was like good in the first part of the season if they had the
Oh
skis
yeah,
somewhat
now,
right.
now I'm sure what you are thinking about. I thought we are still at cycling and I was completely confused. It's biathlon this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
now I'm.
biathlon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean Dalmaier quit of course, but the likes of Hildebrand was really disappointing. In the end, it kind of became okay, I guess, with Preuss also doing really well. Um, yeah, I still like I get that Pfeiffer doesn't really like to do the last leg in the relay, but it's just so disappointing to see that Dole has to go and then fuck it up for you guys because you actually do really well sometimes, and then yeah, Benedict Dole has the lobby opened up.
I think not it. Oh, it didn't refresh.
Okay, so where do we launch complaints again? I mean, Herman just has that inconsistency from coming from the cross country side of things, which is always disappointing to see. But then all of a sudden, I mean, yeah, the inconsistency with then her all of a sudden being able to shoot 20 out of 20 in that individual in Pokoyuka, which is just ridiculous, of course, because then she's guaranteed a win. My cat really enjoys jumping on the chair and then just like halfway up. But I'm streaming, so please leave the room. Well, well, yeah, thank you. Have we
Okay,
loaded
I
back up?
will drink water for myself. in real life, not in PCM now. So I will leave.
Okay. Oh, GG Jakub, you're doing well apparently. That's nice to see. I mean, if you win a stage, you're basically through, aren't you? At least that's what I think. Maybe Phil Pixel, maybe you can get another cross country person to go to biathlon. My favorite biathlete is I I mean it's basically my entire team from the draft game last year. So that is gonna be for the women's side that is gonna be Dorothea Wierer, Tiril Eckhoff, Elvira Euberg, and Irina Kriuko. And for the men's that is gonna be Tarjei Beu, Felix Leitner, Johannes Kuhn, and for most of the season the fourth man was I don't even remember. He wasn't that good. Oh yeah, I kept switching him. That was the problem. So yeah, they don't really have a fourth favorite person. Yeah, so that's basically how I watched last season. I'm enjoying watching Theo Maya, especially when he's on the ski form. Ooh, that's something else.
Okay, I'm here back, ready
Welcome
to
back. Who's
talk.
your
And
favorite biathlete?
right now it's surely Marketa Davidova.
Yes. Why did I even ask that question?
But if I should mention other than Czech,
Yeah,
then
that would be interesting.
I like Lisa Teresa Hauser
Oh yeah, yeah.
and also Jakov Fak.
Well, I think it was in Hochfilze when Lisa Teresa Hauser had that trouble with the target or someone else shooting at hers or she's shooting at someone else's.
Yeah, I think it was the case. Also, once I remember she had like two-time broken stick in one race. She's
Oh wow.
really having a lot of sad accidents.
Yeah, and she isn't the fastest skister on the tour
Uh,
anyway.
yeah,
So
that's true.
those sort of
But
things
she
happening.
can perform some.
Yeah. Ah yeah, Jakob Fuck is great. Seeing Jakob Fuck back on some sort of form again is nice to see as well, because yeah, he of course had a lesser season I think, which is too bad to see. We're still waiting on Diofma by the way. Like, can the guy just join? Oh, actually, a good time to go and pick the squad, because that hadn't been done yet. Where is there's intermediate sprints?
I'm not sure if I should pick the 82 sprinter because he will be really hot after sprints.
Oh yeah, that's actually a smart thing. Um,
But it can be possibility to take him.
I'm gonna take him. Thank you for saying that.
Okay, yeah. I'm curious how much rider will survive in the front group after that first top category
Mm-hmm.
because it can really make a race if it will be hard fight for the first climb, then
Yeah,
it can be on only riders. So
yeah, true, true. Oh yeah, Phil Pixel. Watching Johannes Kuhn and Felix Leitner shoot, especially Johannes Kuhn, it is painful because he can close like easily close 10 seconds out on the loop, but you already know that he's gonna lose 5 or 7 of them on the shooting range, and that is if he doesn't go into the penalty loop, which happens a lot on the standing shooting. And then you have Leitner who just shoots low but accurate, which is as basically basically as annoying. Oh yeah, and Pfeiffer was really yeah. The guy whenever I watch Pfeiffer, the guy just oozes confidence. It's amazing to watch. Like whenever I'm looking at Pfeiffer out on the loop, out on the shooting range, it's like he's always going to shoot 5 out of 5, but he doesn't obviously. Otherwise, he would be world class. He is world class, but like up there with Johannes and well Martin, but he retired. Again, slows to load in. Yeah, this is a new thing. Uh, Well, let's see what this stage is gonna bring. We're gonna try and work ourselves to the front. It is 40k to go to the intermediate. It will be curious to see if people are actually willing to let an attack go. I don't think they are, to be honest, as we see the first attack of an 82 sprinter, and I'm sure there will be plenty to follow as, well, of course, Lenak is not the only one that's smart enough to think of such a thing. Although actually, it kind of seems like he was the only one that was smart enough to think of such a thing. As well, I am the next person that is gonna bridge up. The question is, are we gonna actually make the bridge or are we not? I think we have just connected the groups together.
Yeah, you just paste them.
Yeah. Well, now we have let him go again, so I guess that's the thing.
By the by the way, did you counted your points or
What?
like if you counted points you gained in first two stages,
What?
like
If you?
from if you counted the points you
Yeah.
got from KOMs, etc.
Yeah. I have not counted.
Oh,
No.
okay, okay. I was just curious because I didn't count it, but I think I have maybe 130 or
I think if I do a good stage, I can still go through.
yeah. I think you have good position because you have one of best points in KOMs, and you didn't do that bad stages. Like you
Yeah,
didn't do you wasn't in top three, but you gained at least some points in every stage, and you have a lot
yeah.
of KOM. So if you do well in this, I think you are.
I assume the podcast of Pfeiffer would be German. Well, it looks like this is actually gonna get away. Is there any climbers in
Yeah,
there? That's the next question.
I think it may work. I'm not really interested in pacing back because it's
There's no
just
climbers.
20. Yeah, that's exactly my point. If there was some decent climber, he
Yeah,
could also take the Col de la Croix de Fer. But
yeah.
like this, you will take just 20 points and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm happy I'm in this group because I need the 20 points to be fair.
Yeah, sure. For you, it's really crucial. But I think I just need in this stage to take decent position and finish
Yeah, fair
because
enough.
there, there, there is like maybe one person can get 50 points or something
Mm-hmm.
like that in KOMs and sprints.
Yeah.
And it's not really bad for me
Yeah. True.
going and breakaway. If there will be situation when leaders will be at the top of the race,
Yeah.
yeah, I will fight for some KOM,
Yeah.
but not
Of
now.
course. Bardet? Oh, Barbier. Okay, I was thinking, what? How? Ziga, I am from the Netherlands, and Benji says I have an accent, but apparently I don't have enough of an accent for you to immediately be able to guess that. So can you please go and tell that to Benjamin Nassen? As yeah, yeah. I, do I have an accent, Bergstein?
I think not really.
Like that? That's what we like to hear. I mean, of course but like
By the
hopefully
way, this isn't really smart from Fabio. Like
he's just swimming in the
I don't
middle.
know
He's not
who,
gonna get back.
yeah. And also, I don't know what happened, but Demar is fairly back now.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's back, and he was
Okay, that's why everyone started
main
basing.
main favorite, or one of the main favorites for the spin.
Everyone's on the wheel.
I'm not sure if there are 4 or 3 sprinters with 82 sprints. Maybe 3 in the front group and then Demar.
Come on, Jacobsen, Jacobsen, Jacobsen. Yes, Jacobsen. Go on, lad. Go on. You can do it. Fabio is not gonna win any
I
points, is
think
he?
maybe he was third. I'm not sure about Watershed.
Oh, he was third, yeah. Okay, well, that was a lot of excitement for nothing. Please get out of here. I'm streaming. Yes, bye. The speeches don't come here and say that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah. But Benji was saying it was really bad, but I don't think it is. But of course, I'm used to listening to my own voice, and I think it's amazing because, well, you're of course biased toward yourself.
Imagine bringing Demar for your squad to get these sprint points and then just get dropped 5 kilometers before the sprint
Yeah.
because of I don't know what was it, but it was really weird.
Wait, the German? Oh wow, the German nearly beat me with his 77 sprinter.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was coming from bike. I think he was just on someone heels and he took advantage of.
Uh, well, he's not paid. Oh, wait, he was answering your question. Fair enough. I thought he was asking. He was telling me that he was not gonna help me in the breakaway, but that's of course not it. Demar was about to get back. That's why people are pacing now.
That's very rude from them.
Oh yeah, Demar is gonna launch. Oh, Demar still dropped. Ah, okay. I thought he was gonna get back on. Well,
Yeah, every time he's almost back, somebody else or somebody starts pacing.
yep,
Really, poor Dima.
yep.
I know
Well,
the guy Lanak from PCM Dumade. He's actually decent, not really one of the best, but he can do this.
okay, okay. Oh, oh no, I refuse to watch New Kids Turbo.
Okay, I think I'm just start to using my sprinter because for sure I won't be there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's preacher. I know plenty of Dutch people that are annoying to listen to. It's uh it's really a thing. As we're still bullying them are.
I was a bit afraid you could actually fight for KOM points, but I think we will pace you back a bit, and riders in front will be already dead, I think. I don't want to look on your stream. I don't want to really stream snipe much, but I think we can manage to catch you before the KOM.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't care anyway. I mean, I'm just gonna go for this intermediate and that's it. And if anyone is stream sniping and that is not subscribed, just subscribe. Then I'm like completely fine with you stream sniping this.
Yeah, I subscribed even before. I watched some of your Beaton game videos. Some
Yeah. Yeah. They have
I
been getting a
don't.
lot of views. They're actually more viewed than my Pro Cycling Manager.
Like for me, it's case I basically don't watch PCM. I
Yeah,
don't
fair enough.
like watching other people's playing because
Especially if you
it's
know you're better.
yeah. I think no, I didn't want it to say that, but in PCM it's really not interesting. Sometimes I watch Blackwell because
Because he
yes,
screams at people.
what?
Because he screams at people.
And that's right. But I watched few of his series, and before I watched My Well back when he was recording
Okay, yeah.
because he's my friend, and I always was like he had different type of videos. He did
Yeah.
it more like story playthrough,
Oh, yeah. I'm
which
actually
was
getting dropped in the breakaway.
this is very strong right and break.
The breakaway
Russian
has
is
completely fallen apart.
yeah, it's this.
I mean, I hope I can still get my rider back up there, or at least one of them. If they just stop relaying, that would be so major. Of
I
course,
think they need to die basically sometimes, so they can't just write like
yeah.
this. So
I'm gonna put my riders down because I know I'm not gonna be able. I'm definitely gonna be able to bridge it in one go, but that's something we don't say on stream. Oh yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't get how they still have energy. Well, I guess I completely messed it up. I guess I completely messed it up. Wow, that is something else. And now they're not doing anything, and then one of them attacks the other ones. Okay. How do you still have energy to attack? Did I waste that much power? I didn't think I did. Wow. I guess I did at the start. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm not gonna get any
hey, I
significant
think
amount
you
of
are dropping
points.
in second group.
Oh, in a peloton. Oh, wow. No, I'm not. Why would you say such a thing? Um, if anyone is stream sniping, you guys have upped the pace, huh?
Not really. That's just 70. I'm maintaining 70 pace all the
Okay.
all the day. Now maybe the Portuguese guy is upping pace, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. It's not that fast really. I think if you go all out, you can get back soon.
Yeah, but I don't want to go all out.
I sure.
Oh wow, why am I doing such stupid things again?
and it's not really best for you right now.
Nope. I need this as well, which is the worst thing. Like these guys are definitely not gonna like do anything decent in a breakaway.
Maybe you can keep them up as long as possible, and they could be actually useful even after the climb.
Yeah, I'm
Not sure
trying.
how fast will go.
Well, it looks like Lennox is just trying to break everyone. Yeah, there's no point in keeping your riders once they're dropped, is there?
Probably not.
I know
Like
Shiga.
only if they took some points,
Oh
you
yeah.
can't you can't get
Oh
outside time
yeah.
limit. But Stendham, I think he didn't got any points.
Well, I could have used him to help Jakobsen through the stage. Fuck. Well, welcome to playing PCM with Twan, where not everything goes well.
Man, I think pace is very fast now. They for sure want to pace back well.
Yep. And they're gonna do it as well. So,
Yeah, Rashid stands no chance if the pace continues like this. It's
mm-hmm.
still
It's still
13 kilometers.
13k to go.
Yeah, it's a lot of distance for him.
Oh, that's not block people. Do you think pace is gonna calm down once they realize they have basically caught everyone already? Wow. So,
Okay, we can see some more people dropping, but I think it's all people from breakaway.
yeah, I mean, at least my people from the breakaway are definitely dropped.
For me, Kanikowski will be dropping really soon. I used him at the start for some pacing,
Okay.
so he's done for.
Well, there Bauman goes.
Oh, I didn't even see you are in front. I was focusing on dropping Kanikowski safely, so I don't block anyone. And when I checked front of the race, I suddenly see you in.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's also probably the reason why everyone started upping the
Maybe. I don't really think so. I mean, we all know like that we have equal stats, so if one
and
person can do a thing, another person can do a thing.
I'm really surprised that the guy Smurf isn't doing some stupid hard pace over all day because I was in same group with him,
Yeah,
and he was pacing in every stage so hard
really.
that nobody could really attack. There was basically breakaway was catched after 20 kilometers in a race.
Oh wow.
So I don't think I don't know if it was some crazy tactics, but he didn't went to not good for him.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I was curious if he will do the same today, but apparently he's trying some.
No, this is not looking good. Yeah, and he's of course he's gonna attack. I would do the exact same thing. Yeah, he's gonna win the KOM. I'm probably gonna come second unless people try and bridge up from the peloton. Where actually, I was about to get dropped, so a good thing that I checked back in there.
I think your group will for sure survive over the.
Yeah, they
I'm
will.
just trying to keep myself in front now.
Yeah, he is gonna take KOM, and hopefully he's gonna actually go and wait for me on the top. We don't have our hill rider anymore, so this is not looking good. Wow. Meanwhile, Bergstein still out here chilling with half his team.
Oh
No one
yeah.
has their TT rider anymore. Nice to see. Don't have to feel all too bad.
It seems like French team is going for it. The that one with Pinot.
Yeah.
Or now even second French team is. I'm curious how they were putting riders into these teams. If it's pure random or there is some. Actually, maybe. Oh no. But yeah, Pinot is with Gadu and Madua to Willermo, which seems logical. It's basically FDG squad. In France
Yeah.
1, and France 2 is really mixed.
Okay. Okay. I don't think anyone is really. Yeah. Yeah, we're not really working together in the front group. But if no one is gonna work in the peloton, that is some bonus for us. Don't do it, Bergerstein. Don't kill us.
I wasn't really. I just moved in front because I felt like I'm a bit too back in.
Fair enough. Shiga, did you race against David Decker in Croatia? Oh no, wait. David Decker wasn't there. Olaf Koy and Jumbo Visma development team.
By the way, I agree with Giga that Kanikowski is legend. He started road cycling basically lately. If I recall correctly, he was track cyclist before, but he really
Makes
adapted well,
sense.
and he's in continental cycling. He's very strong sprinter, despite
Yeah.
he's like 35.
Yeah, always on the World DB. You see Elkov, and then one of the better riders, it is always Kankowski who can
Yeah,
still win a sprint.
yeah, he always has like 71 or so.
Yeah. The Jumbo-Visma development team were really annoying. What were they doing? Well, the breakaway has been called. KOM points have been won and lost. So, yeah, that's the thing. Um, Oh, yeah, I can imagine they would be acting like their world tour. I mean, a bunch of young guns wearing the jerseys of the world tour. Probably the worst thing about that is that they actually won things. I can imagine.
Outlanak is going again. He's very attacking.
He's going with the whole team, huh? Okay. Did he win it that easy? Like, of course, on PCS you don't really get to see like a finished shot, so I hadn't heard anything about it either. As much as well, there of course not that many reporters out there. But he won. Yeah, I mean he's quite a sprinting talent. He always had been. One of my teammates, like at youth level, was actually better, but not always quite had the results. And at the Dutch nationals, in the juniors, he actually gave up the sprint too early, which meant that Olaf Koy came seventh instead of him. There was a breakaway gone with like five people and then one guy chasing. That one guy would have also been there, Enzo Leinze.
Oh, we can see Dutch team going strong.
No,
Kruiswijk and Bouw.
I mean, why would they be? Like Dutch team is always strong.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So now we see three riders of France 3 together with two riders from Netherlands and one German pacing.
Okay, the work behind this has gotten real, as we have finally dropped the hill rider. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out in the front group. Turns out I'm going to go for the K1. Come on, a nice little 1-2. That would be absolutely lovely, as Bouwman is probably not going to make it. No, he's not. Roland is coming with Latour behind him. Bouwman, can you hang on? This would be major. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This would be amazing. This would be absolutely amazing. Did he get it? No, he wasn't even close. Okay. We are gonna start the
Okay,
Galibier.
Package was dropped just over the top, but he's in group with
Your
Thibaut
Hill
Pinot, so I
Rider.
think, yeah,
Oh
they will
my.
get back. Yeah,
They
yeah,
should.
yeah, but he's already almost empty.
I'm actually from somewhere near, like, you have The Hague and Rotterdam, and then in the left corner, basically, of the mainland. So that's quite a ways away from Alkmaar. Unfortunately, I only watched it on TV. Just really disappointing that they closed off the cobble section side of the roads because it just made it really. They didn't close that off because it just made it too easy and really boring to watch.
Okay, now this is almost flat. I think my riders can recover.
Trying to recover as well. Oh yeah, we have a few YouTubers in the Netherlands as well, like inside the juniors peloton and the category before, and it's always so much more fun to watch those races than the actual World Tour races, and I can imagine that point two is exactly the same thing. Like they are so much more fun to watch. We had an amazing race in the Netherlands as well, the Ster van Zwolle. They just finished with like 10 riders, and then they did have the sprinters, but it was just a totally different race, which it just gives a whole different perspective on cycling, and it's just so much nicer. I don't know how you guys are saving this much energy, and this is exactly why I don't want to participate in Tour.
Okay, Spain is going.
Welcome back, Lubos.
I will lose Peter Vakuc very soon.
Oh yeah, hopefully, because I am losing Bauman soon.
He's doing quite an awesome job doing well World Championships. He's really strongest rider in my team.
Mm-hmm. Albert Torre is going away for the K1 points here. And of course, we're not gonna let that happen. Efficient attacks are just not a thing in multiplayer or something. Well, we have managed to make the bridge up. That is nice to see. It is gonna be Kingmaker. I haven't seen Kingmaker in a while. And then it is Diofan
Yeah,
who's
he was
beating
very
us.
passive today, I would say.
Yeah. Well, now he's certainly stepping on the gas as it is 5k to go to the top, and the second climber has been dropped of the other guy that was in the breakaway, Albertiori. As it seems like it is now time for basically all the secondary climbers to go. What? Nee.
Okay, seems like nobody really wants to help me in the peloton. Now Pinot.
Just 1.5k to go to the top. We're going to have to time this pretty nicely, otherwise we're going to get nothing. As Diofma drops, that is very nice to see. Kingmaker's actually going to be able to sprint for this, which we are not quite. I'm just going to settle in for third place. I'm good with that. And then we're just going to wait on the group with Burgerstein. Yeah, because there's no flat part in it.
Okay, very unfortunately for me, Jan Hirt is exactly between groups. He was longest staying 80 rider, but it's worth nothing because
Yeah,
he's alone. I think I will wait for group B.
yeah. And if you can then just like quickly put him on the
Yeah,
front.
I managed to almost take him over the top, but
Oh, that's impressive.
unfortunately. Like last time I was trying a lot to improve my saving energy in multi. It was mainly because I played few races with PCM Italia with the top guys like Davi and Piero Chacha and so on, and they are very OP. Like when I was riding with them, it was 10 kilometer to top of the last climb, and I was already out, and they were all going 85, and they were OP.
Is Heert back yet?
No. I sent him to group behind him because he wouldn't make it alone.
Ah, yeah,
But
but
it
he would
seems
have.
nobody
Someone
wants
was
to help.
missing.
Yeah, I've dubbed back to group to have some help, but nobody will help. It seems.
Why would you attack on the flat? Oh my god. Okay, not sure. He's attacking on the flat.
Okay, now everyone starts attacking, and
Yep. I mean, if you just want to relay 55, I'm good. Like, we'll catch them on the climb. It's not that difficult.
finally David Godu is helping Jan Hill.
Nice. How hard are you going? Damn.
And someone does flat attack in A1.
Really?
It's Gila. Yeah, it's really most stupid move you can do. You have no chance to gap to make the gap alone. It's fucking 2 minutes, and he tries to do it alone.
Uh,
Like he will be completely dead if he reaches the blue.
yeah, I know. People don't seem to fully understand how to play this game sometimes, but
This is basics of cycling. Just if you want to pace break some group, cooperate. Don't go alone.
yeah. Oh yeah, Giga, a little spoiler. You'll be put for your suffering again on the Innsbruck World Championships. Tomorrow in Conquering the World, it is going to be. Let me just check the video. It is going to be the Netherlands. Yeah, it's going to be the Netherlands. So I'm going home for episode number 43. As well, Lennox and the Smurf are still on the attack. 10k to go. Not much left to do, to be honest, as well, Jakobsen is into the descent, trying to get him back in.
Yeah, and he managed to get back for like it's 30-second gap, but he won't make the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to jump to Buchmann.
Okay, good job. Well, I'm reeling in Lenok as well. I don't think I'm pacing this too badly. Kingmaker and Albert Tori are definitely going to go for a 1-2 this stage, I think. I don't think anyone has the energy to go with them, otherwise they would have. As well, the three of you are slightly ahead of me, and then I have three people chasing me as well. Wow, Lenok is already done. He was actually wiggling just then. I haven't done the Czech Republic yet, Lubos. Took me a while to actually put myself to making the start list and to putting it in the Czech tour. I have overtaken the Smurf. It's not looking too badly as, well, I'm on your wheel again, Burger. That
Okay,
didn't
but
last long.
I'm just trying to somehow stay in the group, but it's very.
I'm not trying to stay in the group, I'm just trying to ride my own tempo, to be honest. As Kingmaker and Albertori are again taking off. It looks like we're in a battle for third place here. As Kingmaker actually has the energy to go and attack. Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Oh, I don't have too much left, to be honest. I might as well tell you, I'm currently burning up my red bar. So,
Yes, and
yeah. Ah, and I'm ahead of you, so that's nice to hear. I'm actually gonna come in for third. Is Guille gonna pass me? It is 700 meters to go for him. It is not that long. We can actually put ourselves up a bit. Ooh, Kingmaker is gonna beat Altori. GG. Oh wow, GG. I'm actually gonna finish third. I'm impressed. I am definitely through to the next round.
okay, I will correct with Koichigo now. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Ooh,
seventh.
seventh. A decent job though. Bauman is still climbing as well. He's trying to win the fight for best domestique, maybe. Not really, but well. Jacobsen is gonna try and come inside the time limit, and he still has 40 minutes to do so. So, Burger, I want to thank you for being here in the stream today, and I think we're gonna end it there, as
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
sure.
wait for well, I'm gonna wait for the finish line.
Thank you too for making me part of this.
Very much thank you for being here, for giving us a stage victory as well to watch. It was very nice. Well, and I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you all for watching.